So I've just been today cleaning my room, and it's still not amazing, but we've been doing it, and yeah, I don't know what really motivated me to do it today, and it's not really a depression room. I'm just using that for clickbait. Um, I'm like most likely undiagnosed ADHD. So I was watching a couple of videos on cleaning tips for people with ADHD, and once I got a few in, I was like, okay, go and have some coffee and let's do it. So, so I got the coffee. I didn't put the timer on straight away, but one of the videos was like start in a corner and then work clockwise. So I started in the corner. I started in this corner. And I actually moved stuff from there. But then I put more stuff there, which I meant to take out, but it's not gonna, like, that corner's for clothes anyway. I just put my clothes there. And then when I can't open the door enough, I wash them, which I need to stop doing. I'm still working on a laundry system, but this is going to be a long process because it's my room, the hallway, and outside that I need to work on and get everything organized and sorted out. But today I've just been doing like the room. And my focus was getting the rubbish off the floor, getting the cardboard into a box, getting other bits and pieces that I wanted into other areas, and then like also putting my loose dolls into a tub. I think I've had this thing, right, where I don't want to put my dolls in a tub. But today I was thinking about it and I was like, like I feel like they all have to be on display or whatever, but they don't. So I put them in a tub tonight. And so that's where they are now. I've got a couple that aren't in the tub. But I've got shelves in here that have nothing important on them, like they're not sorted. So I can sort the shelves as well, which I will do in coming days. But basically, I gave myself an hour and a half to do what I could do in that time, and I did it. And then after that hour and a half, I still felt like doing it. So I had a little rest, had something to eat, had some chocolate. That was my reward. and then I just kept doing little bits and pieces. And I even put some dolls on display. I used some double-sided tape to tape down my action figures. So these ones right here. Let me see if I can turn this around. There you go. So Goliath is fine. He doesn't need it. But Demona, Catwoman, Batgirl, Bob and Dot, they all needed this tape. And I didn't go with like the flat one because I felt like, well, they could just fall off. Whereas this gives them a little bit of a wiggle and it's kind of stronger as well. So they're going to just sit there. No one's going to see the tape because it's basically me in here anyway. And I can just see them all there nicely. I put this Zuru change table for the little babies up here, and then I put the little Batmobile Hot Wheels car up here. This was a Zuru bookcase thing that I put up there as well. So I could, like, if I have a little Batmobile which I'm looking for, tiny, tiny little Batmobile, and I want to put it in there as well. And then over here, we got the Ranger Slayer, the pink Ranger Slayer, and she's really cool in her pose. I haven't done anything with the My Little Pony, and then Madeline just sits up there. So yeah, and then my cat wants to go out of the room. And then I brought, so because I've been picking dolls off of this shelf here and there, the room has kind of been a bit spacey and stuff. So I just decided this afternoon, or this, evening, to shuffle them back in, some dolls back in. So that's what I did. I moved Gale Weathers down here. And then this is like the Jennifer Jolie character type thing. She's like my Jennifer Jolie, who is Gale's actress. But I know she looks nothing like her in the movie, but I just thought the whole color coordination thing kind of looks good and works well for them. I also used the double-sided tape for these heels because these heels don't really fit her very well. They so and I guess like I'm sick of using blue tack in the shoes, so I just used the double-sided tape in there, and they're staying on, which is great. I've given Esmeralda a body. She's looking great there. I've got a gap here that I can fill as well. But it's just nice to be able to get to these dolls because all of this area down here was covered in paper, mostly paper and scraps, plastic from packaging and rubbish that was just from all of that stuff. So I got that sorted out. Yeah. So I want to put a doll in here. I'm not sure if there's much room there. Yeah. And I moved Celine Dion here, and I put Ella Fitzgerald there. She was up here. And I've moved the bust, which was where Ella Fitzgerald is, to this spot because you can still see the dolls. And Irish Princess makes it look really nice up there. Like, she frames it beautifully, and she just looks absolutely stunning where she's at. And I'm really happy with that display. I'm thinking, so like I've got my action figures here, but I was like, well, if I ever want more action figures like Jean Grey's and other X-Men and Batman characters, where would I put them? And I thought, these shelves here with the cars, but then I'd have to move the cars. So that would be annoying. But as I said, I've got lower shelves that I can put things on that are not very, they've got like nothing important on them. Say this one down here. Like, I know it's low, and I've also got my Wizard of Oz here because I haven't taken them out. Now there's stuff on this shelf, but it's not like an organized shelf. So I just need to find a way to find places for everything. And then I can make that shelf into something, you know? I could make it into, I could even bring it up to this point, and then that can be a action figure shelf, and then I can bring this one up. Oh no, if I bring it up, then I've got this one down here that is free to display things as well. But that's like ground level. So that's a bit of a tricky one for me. But yeah, I've just been working on the room today. Hopefully I have the same motivation tomorrow. I'll do the same practice that I did today. I will do an hour and a half. Maybe I'll make it an hour tomorrow and see what I can get done in the hour, and then do some other things. I've got to go live, so maybe I'll do it before the live in the morning, and then I'll I go live as well with the members, my Buy Me a Coffee members. I go live after the YouTube live. I go live with them on Zoom. So maybe I'll continue doing it then. I don't really have a topic to speak of tomorrow, but I mean, tomorrow's live is going to be quite short. It's half an hour live. Because I've got to make room for the Zoom call. And that's the way Monday, Tuesdays are going to be. But yeah, I've been working pretty hard at getting all this stuff done, and hopefully I'll be able to get the room looking amazing. Another problem I have in here, I'll show you, just over here, are my canvases and all that stuff there. This is at the end of my bed. The canvases are fine there. They're all protected. They're still in their wrapping. But my artwork, which is there, that's what I'm worried about. I need to find a place to store them and protect them. And then, yeah, I'm just sick of having this room like unorganized. I kind of want to put shelving up, but actually I'm thinking about changing my room around, which is scary because I've had it like this for years, but maybe it'll be a nice change for me to have it moved around. So I was thinking, behind me, you know, I've got these two shelves here. If I put them up to the wall, even my problem is this thing here. That's my real problem. But at the moment, actually, I have the window up, so it may not really make a difference. That's the shutter blinds. So if I push them down there, these two in front of me, these two, can go on the same wall behind me, and then I'll have them all lined up in a row, and it will look really pretty or beautiful or nice. Then I can put my bed head there, coming down this way. My TV can go here, and this shelf here, I don't know. I can find a spot for it. Maybe at the end of my bed would be kind of cool. No, because then the TV's gonna... I don't want to block the TV. I don't know. It may not work. What do you think? But anyway, so that is the state of the room right now. I've done so much to it. It looks really messy. That's where I do my lives in the morning. And then there's the bed and the dolls over there. I just want it to look good and nice. So these boxes here, I have to sort through. These two. They've got stuff that I've already sorted, but I've got to put them into their places. So it looks messy, but I promise I've cleared the floor today. But yeah, that's basically it. I was thinking about maybe putting the Looks dolls on a shelf, but I don't know. My problem with shelves are the dolls that hide behind, and I'm not very good at doing the rotation thing, to be honest. I wish I was, but I'm not. Otherwise, I would rotate them. I wish I just had like a shallow shelf that didn't take up so much room and it was high up to the wall, like the ceiling or whatever, and it just fanned out across the wall, because then I wouldn't lose space and I could just have them all lined up and really nice. But unfortunately, I don't have that. And this one here, I like this because it's deep and I can do my doll diorama in. But the lighting in it is another issue. I can't get the lighting done. My cat's outside the room, meowing. Hang on. So yeah, that's a bit annoying as well. And I'm thinking, where is he? He's not here. Come on. I'm thinking about creating a little nook for my cat as well. Hello, Phantom. Like I could create a nook on one of these shelves. So this is like the unorganized stuff that I've still got to work through as well. But I could create a little nook in there for Phantom, for him to chill out in. There's Phantom. Ah, come on, don't do that to the dolls. I don't know why he rubs his face on these things. He's a beautiful cat, but come on, Phantom, don't do that. And I want to get some things in here for him as well, like scratching posty kind of things. I was thinking I could stick something on the door for him to go at, but look, off he goes into here. So he likes the area. So if I can make a place for him in there, I will. These are a bunch of dolls that I am planning on selling or giving away if I need to give them away. I don't mind. It depends on what they are, you know. So that's them. And I've got a Power Ranger. My Pink Ranger's in here too, as you can see. But otherwise, I don't know. I need to get everything sorted out. That's a bag full of dolls that Doll Junk gave me. And I need to sort through that as well. Phantom, don't make a mess, please. Come on. No. He's really interested in them. He doesn't eat them or anything. He just like rubs against them like that. I don't know why. Phantom, come on. Moving on. He's beautiful. He is 13 years old. I can't believe it. I love him so much. But he's probably wanting to get up on the bed. Come on the bed. Hop up. Hop up. On the bed, Phantom. Sorry. What are you doing? He's so cute. All he wants to do these days is be with me. He doesn't like being anywhere else. He'll lie in the bed with me like all night if he has to. Or if he gets a chance. I usually let him out in the morning just to have some peace. Up. Come on. There you go. Yeah, so that's that. As I said earlier, at the start of the video, it's not really a depression clean. It's just more like a ADHD clean. And I need to get a ongoing kind of schedule to get everything just sorted and in their spots, and those spots they stay, you know. I was watching a couple of videos this morning and they said to start in a corner and then work your way clockwise, which is what I did. And also, if I can eventually get a new bed, I will, and I'll get just like a bed base and a mattress, not one with a frame like that. Because I think under the bed storage is a scam. There's no room under the bed. Stuff just gets lost under there, and it's a pain in the ass to find. And I just don't believe it's a real thing. Especially this bed, like the gap is not very big. It's a pretty small gap. About not even my whole hand. So yeah, I don't think bed frames are necessarily a great thing. So I'll just get a bed with a bed base, and it's easy to move around and all of that as well. My issue with changing the room around would be the TV and where to put it. Because if I'm going to have this wall behind me with the shelving lined up, the TV is going to be a bit of a tricky one to work out. But I can do it. I'll work it out. It'll be great. I think it'll look really good once it's all done, once I've got it sorted out. And maybe what I can do with the shelving is just forget about this one and get 2 more of these, better ones maybe, that have a higher shelf. And then I can just use them for that space with the TV over there as well. Yeah. I don't know. Because it's quite a small room. It's not big. I've seen smaller rooms, which scare me. How to fit anything in. Also, my Care Bears. I want a space for my Care Bears because they're all on the windowsill at the moment, and there's condensation on the window, which the curtain is taking. But today I had the windows open, so the condensation kind of started to run onto the windowsill, and one of the Care Bears got wet bum because the water was on the windowsill. So that's not really an ideal spot for the Care Bears, to be honest. I would like a floating shelf up there for them, and they just sit up there. It's like guardians of the room. That would be cool. Yeah. This room gets really dusty as well, so I really have to get on top of my cleaning schedule in here because it's just a lot. Yeah. So another thing that the videos were saying, sorry, was creating timers, like 3-minute time, or not 3-minute, 10-minute timers to get certain things done each day or something. And I wanted to go a bit harder at it today. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that with everything as well. So I got outside in the hallway too, which isn't like messy. It's just unorganized. This room was messy. And out there's just unorganized. So yeah, I got to do that, sort that out. And outside is messy. I'm also thinking like I might do painting and stuff outside as opposed to in here. In here it was good for that time. In December I was really, really struggling mentally. I was in crisis and I started painting, just painting and painting and painting, and I'd sit on my bed and just paint all day, paint and sleep. And then I had to go to work. So I'd wake up, I'd paint, and then I'd push it to the very last minute and go to work. But I'd already given notice at that job, so it wasn't like a really big thing. I wish I gave less of a fuck when I returned to that job, but I didn't after my accident. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I also like there's no room in here for a desk, so I kind of feel like I need a desk that I can fold up and pull out. Because right now I've got the ironing board in front, okay? So this is the ironing board where I do all my lives. I've got this laptop bench on top and then my tablets under here. But it's hiding some really cool stuff behind it, like my Phantom of the Opera memorabilia and some of my Silkstone and vintage Barbies. And I like this spot because my background, like I'm facing what I face when I'm in those lives. This is my background, my beautiful dolls, and I like that. But I want to be able to see my Phantom of the Opera stuff when I'm not live. And the ironing board, to be honest, rocks every time I move something on it. So yeah, I need to find something a bit better for that. I don't know what's brought on this cleaning thing. I tried to clean last week. It didn't really work. But this week I'm going for it. I've gotten most of the shit off the floor. I just need to find places for everything. So yeah, that's really it. It's not a clean with me really video. It's just the progress from today, which is day 1. I've also got this bloody Dan Murphy's box here that I just need to get rid of. I just need to get rid of it. Because it's just useless. It's pointless. Like, why is it in here? I got other stuff on the floor down there that I need to sort out as well. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. I think that's all I'll talk about for today. Thank you for watching. And if you're new to the channel, please give it a thumbs up and like subscribe if you want to see my other videos and join my lives during the day, my day. Oh, hello, Lazy Lizzie. Try living someone who very clean freak. Well, I do have other housemates, so yeah, they're not all like me. They're not all messy. It's nice to be clean. I just don't have that in my ability. My ability, I don't know. It's a hard one. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.